It's Zulema 2.0 back again with another video. Dun, dun. I just added the dun, dun. I'm supposed to be looking this way, but it's weird. So I look this way, but that's not the way I'm supposed to look. It's this way because that's where the lens is. I just looked that way again. This is gonna be really hard. What is this video gonna be about? I don't know why I'm so aggressive. All right, so I guess this is kind of like a story time, but it's just mainly me wanting to get a little bit more personal with you guys because I feel like this certain topic can inspire or empower or just change somebody's thought process when it comes to different types of surgeries. I first just wanted to start off by saying that I'm in no way, shape, or form against any types of surgeries. Whatever makes you happy, whatever is going to boost your self-esteem, whatever is going to make you confident, I'd say go for it, but just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. And don't allow anybody to sway your thought process if this is something that you really, truly, deeply feel like you need to do for yourself. As I did. When I was 19 years old, I got a breast reduction. I don't mind sharing size with you because, like, who cares? I was a 32 double D and I shrunk it down to what I'm now a 34 larger C. But when I first had the reduction, I was more of a 34 B, but like a bigger B, leaning more towards a C. I decided to get a breast reduction because I was very, very, very insecure about my breasts. Not because of the way they looked when I had no clothes on, but the way they looked when I was wearing clothes. Like, they were just massive. It started when I was 16. That's when I started feeling the most insecure because that's when I started to like really show. And I used to wear like a bra, and then I used to wear a sports bra too, like to shrink them in so that my boobs didn't look so big. But I was just so tiny that no matter what I did, it was like the center of attention, like boobs. I really couldn't wear what I wanted, like bathing suits. I would always go to Target because you could buy different size top than bottom. So I would be a small bottom and an extra large top, and I would be just spilling out everywhere. And it was the most annoying thing ever. Like, thinking back, I don't have any pictures of me with big boobs. And if somebody has pictures of me with big boobs, please send them over to me because I can't find any pictures of myself. It was just, I just avoided pictures at all costs because it was just like the center of everything. And I hated it. It made me look big. And I wasn't even a big girl. It just made me look big. I told my mom about it, and I let her know that I was having like back pains because I really was. Like, it was just heavy shoulder pain. When I was wearing bathing suits, I would get neck pain. And so we went to the doctor, and breast reduction surgery at that time, I'm not sure if it's different now, it's considered plastic surgery unless you can prove that you have like damage. So we started to build a case when I was 16, and I found out that I had mild scoliosis, but it wasn't enough to prove to the insurance that they can cover the cost. So it wasn't up until I was 19. It was a few years of building the case. I went to physical therapy. I had x-rays done and all this stuff, but it still wasn't enough. And I was just honestly fed up. I'm just like, I don't care. I just want to get this done. So I saved enough money to put the deposit down, and then the rest of it was swiped on a card and paid off as the years went on. But it just got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. I was so unhappy. I couldn't wear what I wanted. I just more than anything wanted to wear stuff that I didn't have to wear a bra with, or just not look like I was just uncomfortable or covering myself. So I just went for it. And till this day, I don't regret a single thing. I kid you not, when I got out of anesthesia, the first thing I did was make sure that my boobs were small. That was the first thing I did. I was like, oh, they're gone. They're gone. I didn't care how painful it was going to be after. Nothing. I just wanted to feel them small, and they were. So for those of you guys who are thinking about getting a breast reduction, let me tell you a little bit about it. For one, it didn't hurt at all. I don't know if I have a high tolerance for pain, but it didn't hurt me. And the recovery was like really fast. I think I was out of work for like 2 weeks. I just couldn't lift anything heavy because obviously you have incisions. So you pretty much go to a consultation, you let them know what size you're thinking about, and the surgeon lets you know, like, with your body proportions, maybe that's not the best size, but always stick with your guns. Like, if that's the size that you want to be, that's the size you want to be. But he's always going to let you know what's going to look good, which I appreciated. So you go, he takes a picture of your boobs before, and then he lets you know how the incisions are going to be. Like, he draws them on you, and he also shows you pictures of other women who had surgeries and their before and afters. Basically, how it works is they cut under the crease and up and then around the nipple. For me, you can't see it because it's under the crease, and I didn't scar around my nipple, so it's like you can't tell that there's anything there unless I lift up. You can see that there's a little bit of a scar, but it's very minimal, and you can only see it when I'm naked. And I think it's about a 4-hour procedure. They put you under anesthesia, and once you're done, they put these little drainage things. It looks like little, what are those called? Little bombs. They're like little bombs, and they just hang off, and they're supposed to drain like all the fluid from the inside. And then I think after a few days, they remove them. I thought that was going to be painful as well, because it's like literally a tube going right under your crease, and then they just take it out. But it didn't hurt either. And the stitches were dissolvable. I don't know if that's the right word, but they kind of just went away on their own. They didn't have to like pick them off. And the ones around the nipple, there wasn't any stitches. It was like a seal. I don't know if that's what it's called, but there wasn't any stitches. And one of the concerns for breast reduction is that because they're removing your nipple and taking out fat and then kind of reconstructing it again so that you have like the boob shape, when you remove the nipple, you're removing some nerves. So there's a possibility that you won't be able to feel your nipples, like the sensation on your nipples. That's a 50-50. I can feel my nipples, like, I'm not gonna but I can feel my nipples, and that was something that I was concerned about then, because I'm like, oh, that's weird, like it's gonna be numb for the rest of my life. It was a little bit like that when it first happened, and after a while now, actually it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since I did it. Wow. I feel my nipples. Just want to let you guys know I feel my nipples. Another thing that is a little concerning, and I won't find out till the time comes, is I don't know if I'm going to be able to breastfeed or not, because they had removed my nipples. So that's something that I won't know until I become pregnant and see what happens. But again, I didn't care. I did not care. I'm like, I will figure it out when the time comes. It's sad that if I can't breastfeed, I'm going to be really sad about it and maybe beat myself up about it when it comes. I didn't care at the time. I'm just like, it is what it is. I just want this to be done for my sanity, for my happiness. And yeah. So I guess I can show you guys where I'm at now. I don't know if you could really see that. I think it's kind of distracting, but that's where I'm at now. I kind of feel like I have to end this video because the lighting is off and the quality of the video is kind of bothering me. If you guys have any questions about it and something that maybe I didn't touch on and you're curious about, or you want to know what my healing process was like, or any questions really, if you're proud of me coming out and saying that I got a breast reduction, let me know in the comments below. That would be super awesome. Wow, I'm annoying. I'm so annoying. Why am I like this? Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, this is an S, subscribe, ding, turn on your notifications, ding, so you know when I post another video, and I will see you guys next